Okay, I thought it would be a fun thing to actually try and get my head wrapped around what is going on with Avatar Fire and Ash. We got a new trailer that dropped today, so we're going to watch the trailer. I have only seen the very first Avatar, so full disclosure, and I was doing a little background here because I thought I should probably get at least a little bit familiar before I start talking about it. I still, this is going to be a train wreck, but thanks for hanging out with me anyway. Here's the deal. This movie is coming out in December. Is that right? December 19th is when this one hits theaters. The first Avatar came out in 2009. It's been a minute. I haven't seen any of the Avatar stuff since, so I've not seen The Way of the Water. I don't know if I'll even see Fire and Ash, but we're going to watch the trailer and maybe I'll make up my mind. And then you have Avatar 4, which is yet to be titled. It'll be some other kind of element, I'm sure. And that's coming out in 2029. And then in 2031 is Avatar 5. Look, James Cameron has really gone all in with Avatar. I get it. And I know that people that are a fan of the animated Avatar are a little upset about the way that he is kind of using elements and things to kind of like confuse or whatever his strategy is there. I'm more upset that he's using papyrus as the primary font for a very, very well-funded project. That's my own issue. Anyway, should we watch the trailer? Again, I have very little background other than I've seen the movie, but it's been years, 16 years since the first one came out. Let's see how this goes.
This is the only pure thing in this world. The fire came from the mountain, burned our forest. My people cried for help. But Eva did not come.
It's really pretty.
This world goes much deeper than you imagine.
Protect your sisters. Yes, sir. Stay under cover. What does that always say?
Sully stick together.
No, the other one.
Sully never quits.
That's right. Sully's never quit.
How do you still live?
What if every human being on Earth could live here without a mask?
Yeah.
Then the Na'vi people will be gone.
Whoa.
You want to spread your fire across the world. You need me.
We must fight! I call upon the warrior mother. I'll kill you! I swear!
Cool. All right. All right, let me jump back here because this made me laugh.
Do you
This whole scene with the robots marching out and cracking their knuckles, getting ready for a battle. That's very funny. I don't know. Again, we've got man versus machine versus this sort of matrix plugged in reality. If I remember correctly, in the first one, you had like a Marine who had he had mobility issues, injured in war, injured in battle, and he tapped into the Avatar universe, and then he was able to become this character that has now moved on through several movies, I guess. The docking of the hair situation. That's something I remember from the first one. And they're using it here. One is like a control mechanism for animals that you're going to ride. And maybe that's something that, again, I haven't seen this movie in 16 years. That could have been in the first one. And then they were using it around that fire in that sort of tribal scene where it looked like they were using it as a way to like dominate that person. So that's interesting. Gorgeous looking. I'm blown away by these movies. And I know that like releasing the second one, James Cameron had said like he had to wait for technology to catch up with what he wanted it to look like and how he wanted it to kind of come across. And now he's kind of steamrolling with these a little bit, it feels like, every couple of years. So anyway, it comes out in December 19th, Avatar Fire and Ash. The trailer looks good. There's a ton of action. And I'm super stoked about that. It kind of leans me into maybe I should check it out, but I don't know. I've got so I'd have to go back and watch the first one for sure because it's been 16 years. And does it hold up? Maybe, probably. I would imagine so. And then I'll watch that one, and then I would have to watch The Way of the Water before I can watch Fire and Ash. The next one's got to do with wind, right? Or earth. Are those the elements we have left? And then there will be a fifth movie, which if we know anything about the fifth element, it's love. That's right. That's what I know about it. Multipass. Something like that. Anyway, I'd check it out if it's your thing. I might. It looks good. So at least I'm encouraged by that.